Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another exciting tutorial with UXMate. Today we're going to learn how to use Figma Buzz. Figma Buzz is a dedicated tool or a separate product from the traditional Figma application. It is more or less for the beginners, for the newcomers who don't have professional touch with the design. Still, for the professional design, you should be preferring the Figma. If you don't know how to use Figma, we have a dedicated masterclass created for the Figma, so you can follow that and be a Figma master in a couple of hours. Yes, you can, because if you understood what are the tools, you can be a Figma master. I'm not saying a design expert. To be a design expert, you have to learn all the traditional and the conventions of the design. It could be any design, it could be graphics, it could be UI UX, it could be interior or any sort of design. Each design branch has different topics to learn, and you need to understand or you need to master each and everything if you want to be a design expert. But if you want to learn Figma, you can learn it quickly with our masterclass. Just you can find the link in the description as well as the cards popping on the screen. And now here I am in Figma Buzz. If you don't have already subscribed to the channel, if you are new here, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon, so that will notify you for all future uploads. Here we are in Figma Buzz, and you can see very clean, simple, straightforward interface. You can choose which template you want. If you want to create a social media post, you can start with the social. If you're creating an ad campaign, you can go under the ads. If you want to work on any printing project, for example any visiting card, any business card, any brochure, you can find these a lot of free sets from which you can start creating your design. Or you can start from a blank as well, where you can add any blank for your Instagram post, for your Facebook post, for your Twitter or X post in a Google large rectangle ad. So let's create something from the templates here. You can see there are lots of different templates for the different themes, for the different businesses, for the different ideas. So I'll start with this simple template. Now you can see we have successfully opened it in the Figma Buzz, and the same way you can zoom in, zoom out using your mouse cursor pinch, or you can use Control plus or Control minus to zoom in, zoom out in your designs. And you can just rename the designs by double clicking here. So you can say post. You can see all the tools which you need to change, update or create the design are here in the side panel. You can see asset view and a grid view. Grid view is basically if you have multiple designs, multiple posts here in the same file, you can go with the grid view. Asset view is more or less working on the assets. Asset is basically your another type of post or another design layout, or your another variation of the design. And grid view is basically you can create multiple posts. To delete, simply select and delete it. Now let's learn how to change the things here. So you can simply double click to change the text. You can select the image. So if you want to change the images, you can simply select the shape where the image is placed. You can change it by uploading here, or you can make one using the AI tool. You can make a new image using the AI right here itself as per your use case. Okay, I'll just keep that as it is. If you want to change the colors, just select the objects. You can see this nice panel here where you can change the colors, and the cool thing is it automatically takes the colors from your theme. If you already created any design system, if you have if your design team has already created a brand guideline, then the cool thing is all the assets, all the colors, all the shapes or the components which you are going to use in the Figma Buzz will be from your design system, and you don't need to worry about the aesthetics of the design. You just have to use the assets, create the images very quickly, and post it on your social media. So that way you can stay in the design guidelines and create awesome designs using the Figma Buzz. Now next thing is basically here you can see if you want to create something, you don't need to do anything from scratch. So let me just quickly add one blank frame here, and you can see you don't need to add anything from scratch. There are lots of already created presets which are from the community, or if you want to create your own, you can just create it and publish it as a Figma design system, and then all those things can be accessed in the Figma Buzz from the asset panel. Okay, so let's just quickly add something. Let's say this happy birthday text here, and you can see it is simply drag and drop thing. You can scale it up and down simply just by dragging these handles, move change the placement very quickly, and you can change the colors and all again very quick. You don't need to do anything super fancy. For the images, you can make an image. As I already told you, you can upload any of the image, and these are the default shapes which we generally need in the designs. You can use any of these shapes. So if you want to insert anything from the library, you can just simply go to the inserts. You can see all other cool libraries available here itself. You can choose from any of these libraries. If you have published your own library, you can add it from here, and from your team. If you have any design system or design library, you can simply add it to the file. You can access it here. I unfortunately have not created any library so far in this account, but yeah, let's try using something from this, and let's probably try this donut. And just one thing, whenever the original components of the libraries are updated, your design will be automatically updated. But if you want to make any customizations, if you are using it from any third-party library, then make sure you detach the instance so that you don't have any relation with the parent, because if the parent library changes or may be updated. So I'll just detach the instance. I'll select, I can ungroup because it is a bit difficult to select the previous the object which is in the background. You can also use the command button, and you can simply command click to select the nested objects. I have selected this. I'll change the color. Okay, you can see there are lots of objects, and this is for the shape, so we just need to change the color of the shape as well. The stroke. And now it is as per our theme. And the cool thing is basically bulk create. Bulk create is where you can upload an Excel sheet. If you don't have any Excel sheet, you can use Google Sheets to create the Excel sheet which you want. If you have images, you can add everything in the Google Sheets and then export it as an Excel or a CSV file, and then just select it here. And then once you upload or select any Excel sheet, you can tag all the text elements here. I'll create a dedicated tutorial on how to use bulk create in the Figma Buzz, but for the first go, or for the beginner's guide, I guess this should be more than enough, where you need to understand how to create a post from scratch, how to use the different tools, how to add the objects, how to add the images, how to add the text to your designs, and how to export the designs. That is the most important thing, how to export this design. So select any of the post which you want to export and just click here on the export. So that way you can select you can export the selected image, or you can select all here. So that way basically you can export all the assets which you have created. We will go into this when we create bulk posts, when we understand the bulk post creation thing. But yeah, for now you can just simply select one and export the asset. You can choose what is the file type you want, if it is a PNG, PDF or a JPG. Generally we use JPG to post it on the social media, because that creates a smaller image. If you want to do it for a printing purpose, you can go ahead with a PDF or a PNG file. That will basically create a PNG or a PDF that can be printed. You can change the sizes to the multiplier. So generally keep it 1x, so that way it is as you have designed. If you want to scale it up, scale it down while exporting your assets, you can just use the size multiplier, and that way it basically scales up the image. So let's say if your image is 1000 by 1000 pixel, and when you use a 2x size multiplier, it basically creates the output image or the exported image with 2000 by 2000 pixels. Okay, so let's keep it as it is. And when you export the asset, it will basically export it, and it will ask you where you want to store. I'll not save it because I don't want it anyways, but you can just save it in your computer, and you can start posting it. Apart from these conventional basic design tools, you have these undo redo buttons here at the bottom. So you can just undo redo any changes which you did. And then here we have the hand tool, which basically allows you to move around or the pan around the canvas which you have. I generally use the space bar, so just hold the space bar, click and drag, so you don't need to constantly switch between these two modes. Or simply if you are using MacBook or if your touchpad supports gestures, then you can simply use 2 fingers to pan around the canvas. And then this is again a conventional Figma tool, comment tool. It is useful when you have created the designs and you want to get the feedback from the stakeholders. So you can simply share this link with anyone or specific people, you can just add the specific people here with the email address, or you can copy a link and you can change the access to anyone, and then whoever has this link can access your design. They can just view it, they cannot edit it, so they can add the comments, and you can also add the comments, and you can see the comments which others have added on your design, so that you can make the necessary changes and post it. So I hope guys you have enjoyed this tutorial. Till the next video, keep watching, keep learning, keep designing.